His twin brother, of course, Harvey, with the Washington Bullets, had a big year. The first successful NBA twin tandem since Dick and Tom Van Arsdale starred with the Phoenix Suns.
Well, the Chicago Bulls are coming out very aggressive today. They want to make a statement here early in the first quarter to the Miami Heat.
Smith for 2. His shot won't fall. Pippen rebounds. Bulls by 10. And Jordan really does seem to be looking for others. He's not trying to create something for himself. Pippen has it rejected out of bounds. Knocked away by Glenn Rice. 8 seconds on the shot clock. 46-year-old Phil Jackson, who has improved the Bulls record in each of his 4 seasons. 3 seasons.
Miami personal foul. 41.
Rice with his first.
This is his third.
Jackson's first year, Phil Jackson here. The Bulls won 55, then 61 last year, and the NBA high by 10, 67 this season.
Oh! That triangle play. Bill dumped it off to Michael, and he slammed it. I tell you, the Bulls are ready today. You can sense that early.
Well, Miami 3 for 11 shooting, and now 3 for 12, 25%.
I like it.
They're going to call that a carryover against Jordan, a traveling call. In his juking, he was kind of rolling with it and running with the ball. A rare call.
A very rare call for Michael Jordan to get a traveling call called on him.
Smith moves inside and scores his first basket. Steve Smith. Where did he go to school anyway, that Steve Smith?
I think at school called Michigan State. He's a fellow Spartan.
He's almost 6'8". Big guard, much like Magic Johnson, who restated the position. Inbound. Great setup by Cartwright.
They are running that backdoor play. First time Michael, this time Scotty.
Pippen may get the 40 today. He's got 10 already in the first quarter. Rice.
Glenn Rice.
And Glenn Rice, his first hoop.
The Bulls are more aggressive, they're quicker, they're faster today, and that's why they're getting all these easy hoops.
Cycling out on Jordan. Jordan giving a little Muhammad Ali routine. And he gets it to fall. The basket to Jordan.
They're having problems with the clock again, as we did in game 1.
And one side not working, and the other has got 89 minutes and 84 seconds left in this game. Kevin Lockery, who was Jordan's coach in his rookie year here in Chicago.
Okay, here we go. We got Michael with the ball here. He's going to make the pass to Cartwright inside. And then he's going to cut baseline for the dunk. Here we go. Baseline, beautiful pass by Cartwright, and even a better dunk by Michael Jordan.
And Cartwright later did the same thing, setting up Pippen. I understand there's been a minor electrical fire over at the scores table, which accounts for the blackout now of the clocks above the baskets, the 24-second clock and game clock. And so as they try to make those repairs, we will take a commercial break. 3:33 left in the opening period.
I want a 10 and a 5. That's all.
Well, if you think the Chicago Bulls are hot right now, leading by 10 with 3:33 left in the first quarter of play, you wouldn't believe how hot this shot clock is. Sparks just flew, Dick Enberg. Sparks flying right now for the Chicago Bulls. They still have a malfunction with the shot clock. Guys at Caltech are too busy. I don't think we can call them. Dick?
Well, maybe it's a Noman for the Miami Heat. 3:37 to go in the first quarter. And speaking of the Miami Heat and their expansion year, they won 15 games. And then the progress as they have built their team through the draft has been rather evident. Won 3 more games in 90. You see the other expansion teams doing better. 24 games last year. While the other expansion teams incorporated drafts with trades and veteran players, Miami staying basically with youth, make the quantum leap into the playoffs this year. 38 wins for Kevin Loughery's team. And we talked with Loughery before the game, and he could not stop smiling. He knows he's in deep here against the Bulls, but you had a feeling that he's playing these 3 games, maybe 3, for the future.
Exactly. You have to give Billy Cunningham a lot of credit. He didn't try to get a quick fix with veterans and making trades. He stuck with the draft, and that enabled them to get to this point where they are. Now they must build from here. The crowd is going to go crazy in terms of when they come back to Miami, and they're going to give them a good show in Miami, and then they can take it from there.
What do they need to be even better? What does Loughery need for next year?
Well, Coach Loughery told us that he needs a big man inside, whether it's a power forward or a center, just a big, strong guy who can
stud,
score.
he said.
Yes, a stud. And then he also said that he needs a guy who can break the defense down, a one-on-one type player.
And he has lost that this year with Willie Burton, who has had an emotional problem, a depressive state, and is gaining treatment now. He said all of the Miami players and the organization sending along the best of Burton. And what Burton gave Miami is a man who can put the ball on the floor, create problems underneath, draw fouls. And I found that rather fascinating from the coach's point of view. He says, I need a guy that can create fouls because that gives me a chance to coach. What did he mean by that?
He meant by that gives him a chance now to trap you off the free throws in terms of going back. He can also employ different man-to-man defense, pressure up court.
And stop the back and forth trends of another team.
Right.
See if we can eavesdrop here.
I'm getting a different sound for the 24-second clock than we got on this one. I don't want to use the same one. We're going to go with these clocks up there, okay, game clock, this one. 24-second clock, we got on the stopwatch. The 10 and the 5, get across the field. He can have those fixed for us by the time we start the second half or maybe the second quarter.
We've done it before.
Mike Mathis, the referee, explaining to the 2 coaches that without the clocks, they'll have to go with the game clocks at the ends of Chicago Stadium. The 24-second clock, the public address announcer will announce when there are 10 seconds left and with 5 seconds remaining. So it's almost like the good old days back at Lansing Eastern High School.
Well, what happens is this happened Friday, too, so this is nothing new. The referees will be able to say, okay, it's 10 seconds, or the announcer will say 10 seconds. Now they're going to their offense at that time where they know it's only 10 seconds to shoot the basketball.
Let's take a look at the playoff brackets. The western side, Portland off to a 2-0 start against the Lakers. Phoenix won, and a tough one against the Spurs. Should it go that way, that's how it would run its course in the next round. And Golden State and Seattle tied. The Eastern Conference, that's how things match up. Cleveland and Boston apparently headed to meet each other in the next round, although Jersey and Indiana will go home to try to force it to 5. And stay tuned. Coming up next, it'll be the Pistons and Knicks in our playoff doubleheader.
Right up, Phil.
So a slow first quarter for the Heat with 3.5 minutes left in this period. They trail by 12 and turn it over. Foul as Jordan is stopped as he goes up the lane to set things up.
Once again, Chicago's defense is causing Miami Heat all kind of problems. They get another steal, and it resulted in a foul. Now they're saying that they're going to take it out on the side, so no shooting foul.
Bimbo Coles has replaced Brian Shaw. Coles from Virginia Tech, 88 U.S. Olympian. Foul was on Cycli to stop Jordan on the last play. Cycli's first. He was disqualified Friday night on 6.
10,
Jordan has got too much size for Coles. Paxson. Rebound Cartwright. Oh, look at that. Pippen fly.